Hi there everybody and welcome, and we're on now, we're going to go straight into it. We're on the house build. Now for those who have just sort of picked this video up and don't know what the house build was all about, I will do a quick explanation about how this came about. Now this actual build wasn't really a build. It started off as a platform for just showing you different building techniques, and if those who remember, we started off with a room, and then I started to increase it with the stairs, second room, first floor, then the second floor, and we've ended up with this. And it's now, I really want to get this finished off because I don't want any more projects snapped on the side, because I've got quite a few other projects that I want to get started, and I don't want anything to be left behind. So I am now going to get on and get this finished in with the barn build. So I'll be working on both of them. This is just a video just to let you know and show you what I'm intending to do. And also what I've done a load of pictures of the inside, and I'll clip them onto the end of the video so you can catch up and sort of like get your grips with what has been done and what hasn't. So what is going to happen? Right, to start off with, I think I actually mentioned this on one of the iVideos quite a while ago, but I wasn't happy with the distance of these windows, especially from the end here. So what I shall be doing to start off with is I'll be taking these windows out, just cutting them out, and I'll be filling part of this in and bringing these windows in line with the dormers. That will be my first bit to do, and I will be getting on with that as soon as I finish this video. Now I won't video that bit because it's quite straightforward. There's nothing really there to show you, so I will get that done. But I will I will start videoing when I start getting on to the next sections, and that will be, I want to shape the hole up in the centre here. That will be the next task after moving the windows. And then it's going to be, well, plastering. I'm going to be using the Diorama Debris plaster sheets, the little mould, and I will be actually rendering the whole front of this. And the simple reason I'm doing that is I used a lot of different coloured bricks on this, a lot of rejects and bits and pieces, and I want to cover it over, and also I want something to cover this seam. So we'll be plasterboarding up to the seam, and then I'm not quite certain if I'll be using bricks or stone to actually make a border all the way round and on the edges, so them seams disappear but the whole building still can be separated. Like I say, I will be doing the videos on that as I go along, but this first bit I'm not going to bother. I'm in the hangout tonight, so I'll be doing that while I'm having a chat with the guys. So that will be the front. The sides are going to be the same. We move it round. Plaster sheet with some fancy trim over these joints to make it look all proper. Then moving up, if we can lift the camera up, we'll be doing the same with the chimneys. We'll be doing bits to finish them off, chimney stacks. Then round to the back. Now I'm quite happy with the back. The back, it looks like how it should do, with two windows set nicely in. Why I set the front windows back as tight as that, for the life of me I can't remember, but it happened. The little extension at the back, if people can remember, this was the first little project on the iVideo that I actually did. I'm going to include it into this build, but we're going to probably break all this top in because I'd like to put a little bathroom in there. I've already cut the door from the kitchen. And so we're going to do, I'm going to make a little bathroom set, toilet and that, and we'll put that inside there. But we'll have this whole roof damaged with all the debris through and on top of the bath and toilet, should I say. Same with the back. We're going to render it up with the plaster sheets, do the fancy little trim along these side bits. I don't know if I'm actually going to render this up yet. We'll see as we go along. The back, like I say, I'm quite happy with. No changes here. We'll probably do a little bit more damage. Moving round to the far side, exactly the same again. Plaster sheet, trim to finish this off and get the chimney stack and that done. And that will be the outside done. I'm already working on a base for it, which hopefully once I get all this lot done, we can get it put onto the base, and then we can start filling the place with hardcore, because I have a vehicle that well, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not putting anything in stone, but I've got a few other ideas. The original plan was to have a vehicle in here with everything collapsed on it and a recovery vehicle outside. I'm not saying yes and I'm not saying no to that at the present moment. You will have to watch this space. So that's basically what's going to happen, and I'm going to get on with this, like I say, this evening. And also, last video, James, we had a lot of, he asked me quite a few questions about these items that are sat up on the side here. I'm going to move the house out of the way, and I will just quickly try and explain what these items are in the background. Okay, right, I'll try and give you an explanation of what I'm actually trying to achieve with these bits at the back. Now, we all know, if you don't know, I sell quite a few of these parts on eBay, and the one thing I have noticed is over the months of actually selling stuff on eBay, that some modelers don't quite understand where the bits actually, how they all go together. It's not that they are stupid or anything like that. It's because of, it's when I see a pile of bricks, I see a wall, a house and so forth, but when they just see parts like this, they're not quite sure how they all go together. Now, this is some parts that I will be putting up on eBay very soon, and they're brick finishes for walls, and if you don't know, you'd never guess what they're for, and that's really being honest, because we have corbel courses for piers, we have soldier courses. This is a corbel course for the soldier course. We have brick finishes and brick tops. Now, if you just saw them, you know, there's sort of like, there's no, if you don't know about the building, you don't understand it, you're not really going to grasp how to use them. Now, if we just lift the camera up a fraction and go down, so what I've done is I've made like little vignettes up, and I've tried to use all the different styles that you can actually use these pieces in, and that's basically what I'm actually doing. There's hundreds and hundreds of different variations, and I'm just trying to do a few so I can take pictures, I can put them up onto eBay, and so other modelers can sort of see and get an idea of what the parts are for and how to use them. And I've done 4 of the brick types so far. There's no end. You can just go on and you can use different colours, which I'm also putting up as well. I'm doing the red and the buff, so modelers have got a choice of how and what they create. So that's basically it for the brick finishes. I shall just move a few things around. Next up is pier caps and copings. Now I've cast the copings in buff and in grey, and I've done exactly the same thing here, just to try and illustrate what you can actually use them and what sort of what you can actually create. Nothing too special, and like I say, I'm just doing these to take some honest photographs to put up with the product, so people can see. That's basically it. That's all it is. I mean, it goes on forever using these. We can actually, if we bring these in, a couple of little smokestacks there, you know, just by using the piers, it's just stuff to give modelers an idea. That's it. And what I will do is I will put the photographs that I'm taking of this, I'll pin them up at the end with the rest of the photographs, so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So that's it. That's about as much as I can explain and say to you, and all I can do now is say thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully we will see you on the next video. Until then.